Hello? Yes. Speaking. Yes. Yeah, I'm still interested in the graphic design position. Okay. When do I start? Great. Now, what's the salary? $10 an hour? Man, get off my phone, man. That's how we talking to him. Today we gonna talk about salary, man. Check it out. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? How you feeling? I'm great, man. I am V. I'm your host for today, and today we gonna talk about salary. So y'all looking like, what's this different setup? Setup is the same, but what's this green? Yeah, that's because we talking money. You know what I'm saying? We talking money. Big money, little money, small money, huge money. You know, we talking money, man. Let's talk money. I talk that. You know what I'm talking about? We talking about money. Anyway, check it out. Most people want to know what's the starting salary for a graphic designer. Where can a graphic designer peak out at? And today we're going to talk about money. What I like to do when I'm applying for any type of graphic design position, any type of position, period, I like to go to Glassdoor. Glassdoor, I'm not getting sponsored by them or anything, but they're a great company to go look and see what type of salaries people are making in these types of positions. So, say Apple wants to hire me as a graphic designer. Before I go in here to this interview, or before I accept this offer, I'm gonna go on Glassdoor and see how much a graphic designer at Apple makes. That's what I'm gonna do. Now, because I could be thinking, Apple graphic designer? Oh yeah, that's a good $50,000, $60,000 a year. And then I go on Glassdoor and see that a graphic designer at Apple makes $120,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? So now I go in here with the negotiation, and then they offer me $40,000. I was thinking I probably should only made $50 anyway, and I take the $40,000, not knowing that graphic designers at Apple make $120,000. I get cheated. So that's one of the reasons why I go to Glassdoor. But let's talk these salaries. Now, as an entry level graphic designer, junior graphic designer, however you want to call it, you're probably going to make somewhere between $18 and $22 an hour, which is not bad because, you know, most of these companies want experience. You know, the $18 to $22 an hour is not like the greatest money on earth, but it gives you enough money to survive and gain this experience real quick. So you can get like 6 months of experience, a year of experience out of a company paying you minimum wage for a graphic designer, and then you can go ahead and leverage that for your next position or your promotional role. So entry level, I'm gonna say $18 to $22 an hour, somewhere between $35,000 and $40,000 a year annually. Decent, you know, just starting off. You just starting. Hey, you gotta get your foot in the door somewhere. Now, if you can do better than that, by all means, go ahead, go get your bread. But you know, being realistic and being, you know, just average, you know, the numbers say that it's $35,000 to $40,000. Now, with a little bit of experience behind you, let's say a year or two of corporate experience, then the number go up a little bit, you know, a little bit. And then at this point, it depends on what company you work for, or, you know, who hires you for that matter. The next level will be like a regular graphic designer. These people average somewhere between $25 and $28 an hour. You know, that's somewhere around $45,000, $50,000 a year. That's decent, right? You know what I'm saying? So you've been a graphic designer for 2-3 years now. You got your foot in the door. Now you can negotiate a higher price. Hey, $45,000 to $50,000 a year, $25 to $28 an hour, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? This is just graphic design role. Now the next step would be like a senior graphic designer. Now this person has probably amassed some years under their belt in the corporate realm. You know, this person has a track record where the client can call the previous client and say, hey, was V a good employee and all that, and yeah, you can see my accomplishments from my resume. You can talk to I got reference letters, I got it together pretty much, and there's not much for me to learn at this point. The senior graphic designer is the person who like oversees the regular graphic designers, right? Pretty much supervisor, shift supervisor, pretty much, depending on the company that you work for. This person is going to make around 50 to 55,000, just speaking in a general basis. And you have your outliers, and then you have the people who lowball you, but those are the basic salaries for graphic designers. Now, when you step up and become a creative director and an art director, the numbers go up. Creative director is going to make between 55 and 60, maybe even 65. An art director, which is like at the top of the food chain, art director is going to make around 70, 75, 80. Somewhere in between there, depending on how large the company is, how much you're willing to take. Negotiation is important, and understanding your value is even more important. But depending on how much you're willing to take, how much they're willing to pay, find a happy medium somewhere. These numbers are pretty accurate. Your experience plays a big role in these salaries. Your experience is leveraged into dollars pretty much. Your ability to prove that you've mastered these tasks that these job requirements have basically comes through your resume and your portfolio and your ability to talk during that interview. So with that being said, hey, the money is there. Not to mention, you can always freelance on the side too. That's the great part about being a graphic designer. Your job is not limited to your job. You know how, like, if you have a labor job, you go to work. If I work at Walmart, I can't do any type of Walmart work outside of Walmart. But as a graphic designer, we're able to do our job at work and then come home if we want to and do some work for somebody else on the side. The same type of work, and stay in our same lane, increase our skills, increase our portfolio, increase our talent set and everything. Graphic design is a way of life, man. All right, y'all, that's the topic for today. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, hit the likes, hit the subscribe. See y'all next time. I am V, Clay Vision Designs. Peace.